Hi guys, and welcome back to another Tech Minds video. So a few weeks ago I done a video on a Baofeng UV-5R Mini, and now we have something called a Baofeng Mini 5. It also goes by a few other names depending on what website you look at. Now here you'll see the UV-5R Mini that I showed you a while ago on the left, and on the right is the Mini 5. Now there are some external differences here, just a couple of them. The newer Mini 5, which is on the right, has a different button layout. The keypad grouping is changed, the navigation buttons are repositioned, and overall the front feels slightly more refined if you like the new button layout. Now ignore the transparent case here, it does also come in black as well. What we are interested in are the changes in the layout and the hardware. Now there are some things that we can look at to see if they are different radios and not just a redesign of the outside. Now the first thing is the labels, which are found on the inside rear of the radio. Now one here is clearly marked as a UV-5R Mini and the other is a Mini 5. But the key detail here, both radios share the same FCC ID. Now that immediately tells us something important. From a regularity and RF standpoint, these radios are certified as the same device. Now if we turn both the radios on and go into the menus, as we go through each one exactly the same, you'll see that the firmware, or what's being presented to us, is exactly the same on both radios. All of the features and functions that you'll find on the UV-5R Mini is on the Mini 5, exactly the same and exactly the same layout. However, when we get to the firmware about info page, there is some slight differences here. The UV-5R Mini reports hardware V1. The Mini 5 reports hardware V1.7. They also identify themselves internally as Radio 100. Same platform, same firmware family. So this information is suggesting, in my opinion, that it's not a new radio, it's a hardware revision. But we need to confirm that a little bit further. And to do that, we need to take these radios apart. Now once opened, things do get a little interesting, but not in the way some people might expect. Now both radios use the same PCB layout, same RF architecture, same chip placement, and same shield locations. However, the board silk screen tells a different story. The UV-5R Mini uses a board marked as a 5R Mini V16, dated June 2025. And the Mini 5 uses 5R Mini V1.8, dated August 2025. So the Mini 5 is running a newer board revision, but it's clearly the same design. Now if we take these boards out of the shell and actually look at the back of them where all the major parts are, all of the major components are in the same positions, like the MCU, the RF section, power management and audio circuitry. Now there's no added chips, there's no chips removed and no real layout changes. What we do see though are minor component substitutions, the kind you'd expect from supplier changes or small production refinements. But electrically, as far as I can tell, these boards are functionally identical. Now you might have noticed on one of the boards there that there was a number 5 actually written in what looked like felt tip pen. I'd imagine that's just some kind of indication that it's a newer board. So if we just do a quick power test, now this is the VHF band at 145 MHz. We're seeing around just over 4 watts. Now up on UHF, we see just over 4.5 watts, and that's at 435 MHz. Now if we check out some of the spurious emissions, now this actually is quite clean. According to the Tiny SA Ultra. Of course, it's not lab grade, and you have to take this with a pinch of salt, I guess. But I kind of like to think that this is a ballpark figure in terms of checking for harmonics. And on 2 meters at 145 MHz, it appears to be quite clean. There's no massively overpeaked harmonics showing here. On UHF, 435 MHz, we're kind of seeing the same thing really. Maybe the odd harmonic that's a lot lower than the fundamental and would probably pass any form of inspection. Again, it's not lab grade, and it's up to you if you take these results to be true. So here we have the Mini 5 on the left and the older UV-5R Mini on the right here. They're both tuned to 129.2 megahertz using AM modulation. I've got two microphones configured, one for left and one for right, and each of the audios will come out of either speaker. Obviously, there's going to be a slight bit of bleed over considering they're so close together. Both of them have the squelch set to 1, and the same antenna, which is above the roof here, is being fed into both at the same time via a splitter. Now, if you're wondering if it's the same level coming out of both, well, I actually switched over the antenna connections just to make sure that this test was actually coming out the same for both. And from this test here, it does appear that the Mini 5 is slightly better on reception on the airband at least. Now, this is quite interesting. Just take a listen to this. Out of your left speaker, you should hear the Mini 5, and out of the right speaker, you'll hear the UV-5R Mini. Now, this did actually make me wonder whether there has been any improvement made to either AM demodulation or actually reception. So I quickly hooked up my Tiny SA Ultra again, this time put it into signal generator mode, and I just kind of tested it with a single tone using FM modulation on the 2 meter band, just to see how low we could go before we can stop hearing the signal. There's no real S meter on these radios, so I couldn't really test it from an S meter point of view. So we had to kind of do it audibly, but they both perform the same, around the same RF level output from the Tiny SA Ultra signal generator. They both kind of stopped receiving that tone signal. So it's very strange indeed. Considering we've looked at the internals that don't appear to be too much different, it's hard to be 100% accurate because some of the values may be different. They may have been tweaked, and we're not going to know that because obviously we don't have the circuit diagram. Anyway, guys, just a quick video on the new Mini 5. Let us know what you think about it down in the comments below. Which one would you buy? Would you still get the UV-5R Mini, or would you go for the Mini 5? Choice is yours. Till the next video, take care. I'll see you in the next one.